Welcome to my blog. Today we came to a sushi place for my dad's birthday. There are different serving styles of sushi in Japan. You might have seen or heard kaiten sushi, also known as a conveyor belt sushi or sushi train, where the conveyor belt carries a plate of sushi and you can take whatever you wish. But this restaurant is a little different. After being seated, you order what you want through tablet. This is pretty typical at kaiten sushi, but you make your own teas at the table. And here's the coolest part. The order will be delivered to the table via conveyor belt. Not just sushi, raw fish, you can also order fried fish, tempura, salad. You can order beers and sake, but that will be delivered by a human. Including myself, I thought the sushi originated from Japan, but the true origin of sushi is somewhat mysterious. A 4th century Chinese dictionary mentions salted fish being placed in cooked rice, causing it to undergo a fermentation process. This may be the first time the concept of sushi appeared in print. The process of using fermented rice as a fish preservative originated in Southeast Asia several centuries ago. The concept of sushi was likely introduced to Japan in the 9th century and became popular there as Buddhism spread. The Japanese are credited with first preparing sushi as a complete dish, eating the fermented rice together with the preservative fish. This combination of a rice and fish is known as nare sushi or aged sushi. Huna sushi, the earliest known form of nare sushi, originated more than 1,000 years ago. Golden carp, known as huna, was caught from Lake Biwa, packed in salted rice and compacted under weights to speed up the fermentation. This process took at least half a year to complete, and it was only available to wealthy upper class in Japan from the 9th to 14th centuries. Fast forward 19th century, during the Edo period, sushi makers used a fermentation process developed in the mid-1700s, placing a layer of cooked rice seasoned with rice vinegar alongside a layer of fish. The layers were compressed in a small wooden box for 2 hours, then sliced into serving pieces. This new method greatly reduced the preparation time for sushi, and thanks to Japanese entrepreneur, the whole process was about to get even faster. In the 1820s, a man named Hanaya Yohei found himself in Edo. Yohei is often considered the creator of modern nigiri sushi, or the very least, its first great marketer. He took advantage of a more modern speed fermentation process, adding rice vinegar and salt to freshly cooked rice and letting it sit for a few minutes. He then served the sushi in the hand-pressed fashion, topping a small ball of rice with a thin slice of raw fish, fresh from the bay. Because the fish was so fresh, there was no need to ferment or preserve it. Sushi could be made in a matter of minutes rather than in hours or days. Yohei's fast food sushi proved quite popular, and nigiri became the new standard in sushi preparation. We continued the dad's birthday celebration. We went to a Baird Brewery, which is a local brewery we haven't been to. Craft beers are pretty popular in the US, but Japan is slowly getting that trend here. On the same property, you can camp here and get beers, so you don't have to drink and drive. They first opened a tap room at Numatsu Fish Market in 2000, then got a brewing license in 2001, and they were the smallest licensed brewery in Japan. In 2008, they started shipping their beers to the United States. Since then, they've been expanding their beer markets in Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Singapore, and Hong Kong, and the list continues to grow. They've opened a few tap rooms in Tokyo and Yokohama. They moved to this location as a brewery in 2013. Here, you can enjoy 20 different kinds of beers, including ale, wheat beer, Hefeweizen, lager, pale ale, Japanese pale ale, amber ale, brown ale, IPA, imperial IPA, stout, porter all year round. They also have seasonal beers like saison, pilsner, Scotch ale, imperial stout, pale lager, barley wine, coffee stout, golden ale. We went home and ate a cake, so that was a lot of calories for that day. On a different day, we went to a movie theater and came to see a movie that I was super excited about. Can you guess? At the movie theaters in Japan, you can get souvenirs for the movie. I thought this was a universal thing, but apparently it's only in Japan. Also, what I've noticed that movie release dates are a lot later in Japan than the rest of the world. I came to see Jurassic World Dominion towards the end of July when the movie has been already released in June in the United States and the rest of the world. Oh well, there's nothing I could do. Anyway, I absolutely loved the movie. On the way home, we stopped at this food stand. They only open for a few hours on a certain days, and this is the first time I've seen them open, so we stopped by. According to my dad, they make the best taiyaki, which is the fish cake filled with red bean paste. We'll find out about that later, but can we just talk about Jurassic World new movie? If I haven't mentioned already, I love Jurassic Park franchise. I don't really know much about dinosaurs, but I really love the movies. Typically, when the part 2, part 3 of the movies are made, they suck. But oh my god, this was amazing. I want to watch it again. This newest movie, Jurassic World Dominion, I felt like I was on a roller coaster and I want to get on the ride again. I'm not gonna spoil anything here, but if you haven't seen it already, I would highly recommend watching it ASAP. Alright, back to the fish cake. It seemed like a normal size, but when I took the bite, oh my god, they have so much filling inside and it's so crunchy and crispy. Tai means red sea bream, and tai are considered a symbol of luck and fortune in Japan, and they were expensive fish back in the day, only affordable by the higher classes or on a special occasions. So one day, one cafe decided to reshape the cake and give the ordinary people a taste of the expensive fish at low prices. I love this snack too. You can eat it itself or you can pour hot water in there and eat it like instant noodle. This one, I found it at Family Mart and oh my god, this is so addicting. It's like a taste of garlic. This one is fried squid, ika fry. Not sure how much squid is in that thing, but it's super crunchy and we typically eat it while we're drinking. That's it for today's episode. Thank you for watching as always. Until next video, have a beautiful day.